are going to see the ratio of area of similar triangles. So, if two triangles are given as similar triangles, then the ratio of the area of similar triangles is equals to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides, square of the ratio of the corresponding altitudes, square of the ratio of the corresponding medians. See this? Given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Triangle ABC, he has given that the triangles are similar. Once the triangles are similar, we know that corresponding angles are equal and ratio of the corresponding sides are also equal. Therefore, angle A is equals to angle P, angle B is equals to angle Q, angle C is equals to angle R, and AB by PQ is equals to BC by QR is equals to AC by PR. He is asking to find the ratio of the areas. Area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR. So, what is the area of triangle formula? Half into base into height. Half into base is BC, height is AX, and area of triangle PQR, half into base is QR and height is PY. Half into QR into PY. So, half and half gets cancelled. We have BC by QR into AX by PY. This is second. Now, I need to prove the ratio of their areas is equal to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides and square of the ratio of the corresponding altitudes, square of the corresponding medians. Here AD and PS are medians, AX and PY are altitudes. Now, consider triangle ABX and triangle PQY. Triangle ABX, I am taking this triangle, and triangle PQY. Angle B is equals to angle Q. Already we know that. Comma, angle AXB is equals to angle PYQ is equals to 90 degrees. As AX and PY are altitudes, they make 90 degrees with the base. Therefore, angle AXB is equals to angle PYQ is equals to 90 degrees. By angle similarity, by angle similarity, triangle ABX is similar to triangle PQY. Once the triangles are similar, ratio of the corresponding sides are equal. So, what are the ratio of the corresponding sides? AB by PQ is equals to BX by QY is equals to AX by PY. AX by PY. So, from 1 to 3, area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equals to BC by QR into AX by PY. AX by PY. So, from 1 to 3, from equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, from 1, 2 and 3, area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equals to, instead of BC by QR, can I write AB by PQ? Instead of BC by QR, from equation 1 if you observe, instead of BC by QR, I can write AB by PQ. I will write AB by PQ into, instead of AX by PY, I can write AB by PQ. I can write AB by PQ. AB by PQ. So, AB by PQ into AB by PQ. AB by PQ whole square. From equation 1, we know that AB by PQ means BC by QR. Therefore, BC by QR whole square. BC by QR means we know that AC by PR whole square, and we know that AB by PQ means AX by PY. Therefore, AX by PY whole square. So, we have proved that the ratio of the area of the similar triangles is equals to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides, square of the ratio of the corresponding sides, square of the ratio of the corresponding sides, and square of the ratio of the corresponding altitudes. Now, we need to prove ratio of the area of the similar triangles is equal to square of the ratio of the corresponding medians also. The same way, we can prove for square of the ratio of the corresponding medians also by considering triangle ABD and triangle PQ. See the first example, triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. He has given that ABC is similar to DEF. So, once it is given, directly write the statement. Once two similar triangles are similar, ratio of the corresponding sides are equal. As triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, ratio of the corresponding sides are equal. AB by DE is equals to BC by EF is equals to AC by DF. Reason CPST. And one more thing, if two triangles are similar, ratio of their areas is equal to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. That means area of triangle ABC by area of triangle DEF is equals to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. Already I have written the ratio of the corresponding sides. So, their square I should write AB by DE whole square is equals to BC by EF whole square is equals to AC by DF whole square, according to the theorem which we have done earlier. Now, he has given EF value 15.4 centimeters. He is asking BC. He has given EF, he is asking BC. So, consider these two only. Area of triangle ABC, he has given us 64. Area of triangle DEF, he has given us 121 is equals to BC by EF, BC by EF, EF is 15.4 whole square. If I give square to the left hand side, it will become root 64 by 121 is equals to BC by 15.4. Root 64 is 8, root 121 is 11. 8 by 11 is equals to BC by 15.4. I will bring that 15.4 to left hand side. 11 14s are 154. Then 11 1.4s are 15.4. 11 14s are 154. 11 1.4s are 15.4. Now multiply 8 into 1.4. 8 into 1.4 is 11.2. Therefore, BC is equals to 11.2 centimeters. Let us see one more example. See the second question. Diagonals of trapezium ABCD with AB parallel to DC. So, in the trapezium ABCD, A, B, C, D, AB is parallel to DC. The diagonals intersect each other at the point O. So, AC is one diagonal, BD is another diagonal, both intersect at O. He has given that AB is equals to 2CD. In trapezium ABCD, AB is parallel to CD, diagonals AC and BD intersected O, and AB is equals to 2CD. Now the question here is, find the ratio of area of triangles AOB and COD. This is triangle AOB and this is triangle COD. Ratio of these two areas they are asking to find. Ratio of these two areas. So ratio of area of similar triangles is equals to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. If these two triangles are similar, then I can use that formula. So first I will try to prove these two triangles are similar. Consider triangle AOB and triangle COD. Consider triangle AOB and triangle COD. Angle AOB is equals to angle COD. Angle AOB is equals to angle COD. The reason? Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Angle ABO is equals to angle CDO. Reason? Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. See that AB is parallel to CD, that is given. Here BD acts as transversal. BD acts as transversal. Therefore, the angle here and the angle here are equal. Reason? Alternate interior angles. And the angles here and here are also equal. The reason? They are also alternate interior angles, as AC acts as transversal. AB is parallel to CD and AC acts as transversal. These two angles are alternate interior angles. Therefore, by angle-angle similarity, angle-angle similarity, triangle ABO, triangle ABO similar to ABO, see the order 3, 2, 1. Here also I should follow the same order 3, 2, 1, CDO, triangle CDO. Once the triangles are similar, now I can make use of the theorem, ratio of area of similar triangles is equals to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. Therefore, area of triangle ABO, he mentioned ABO first, so I have used ABO there. Next COD, triangle CDO is equals to ratio of the square of the ratio of the corresponding sides, AB by CD whole square, AB by CD whole square. But he has given that AB is equals to 2CD, substitute 2CD, 2CD by CD whole square, which is 4CD square by CD square. CD square and CD square gets cancelled, which is 4:1. Therefore, area of triangle ABO to area of triangle CDO is equal to 4:1. Let us see one more example. Third example, in triangle ABC, XY is parallel to AC, XY is parallel to AC, and XY divides the triangle into two equal areas. XY divides the triangle into two equal areas. That means the upper part area and the lower part area are equal. Given that area of triangle BXY is equals to area of trapezium AX YC. Now, if you see the entire area of triangle BAC is equals to upper triangle area plus this trapezium area. That means area of triangle BXY plus area of trapezium AXYC. Instead of this area of trapezium, I can take this area of triangle. Therefore, area of triangle BAC is equals to 2 times of area of triangle BXY. So, keeping this thing in mind, now he is asking to find AX by XB. AX by XB. So, ratio of the two sides. What I do is, I will consider the upper triangle and I will consider the bigger triangle. I will make sure that whether they are, I will try to prove them similar. Consider triangle BXY and triangle BAC. Triangle BAC. There are only two ways. As these two are parallel, I have to make use of basic proportionality theorem. Then I will get the ratio of Bx by Xa is equal to By by Yc. But we do not know the ratio of By by Yc, so we cannot find Bx by Xa. Then I need to go for similarity criterions, because already we got the ratio of their areas. So, as we got ratio of their areas, if I can prove that the triangles are similar, ratio of the area of the similar triangles is equals to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. So, that is why I am trying to prove triangle BXY and triangle BAC are similar. So, as in both the triangles BXY and BAC, angle B is common. Angle B is common. And angle BXY, here the middle letter is X. So, at X angle we are taking is equals to angle BAC, the angle here. Reason, as XY is parallel to AC, BA or XA acts as transversal. Parallel lines cut by a transversal, their corresponding angles are equal. Their corresponding angles. If two angles of first triangle are equal to two angles of second triangle by angle similarity, both the triangles are similar. Triangle BXY is similar to triangle BAC. Once the triangles are similar, ratio of their areas is equals to square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. That means area of triangle BAC by area of triangle BXY, if I consider, as they are similar triangles, square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. Square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. From equation 1, this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. From 1 and 2, see, instead of area of triangle BAC, I can write 2 times of area of triangle BXY. I am replacing this with 2 times of area of triangle BXY by area of triangle BXY is equals to AB by BX whole square. AB by BX whole square. So, area of triangle BXY, area of triangle BXY gets cancelled. If I get the square to left hand side, it will become root. Therefore, root 2. See, I have square here. If I bring it to the left hand side, it will become root. Now, instead of AB, if you see here, can I write that AX plus XB? Instead of AB, I am writing AX plus XB by XB. Therefore, root 2 is equals to AX by XB plus XB by XB, which is 1. Bring that 1 to the left hand side. Root 2 minus 1 is equals to AX by XB. So, hope you understand this question. Let's see one more example. If you see one more example, prove that the area of equilateral triangle described on the side of a square is half of the area of the equilateral triangle described on its diagonal. So, one thing, make sure that all the equilateral triangles are similar, because whatever it may be the sides, the angle of each angle of equilateral triangle are 60 degrees. Therefore, all the equilateral triangles are similar. Now, coming to this question, prove that the area of the equilateral triangle described on the side of a square. So, there is a square, let the square be ABCD. On one of the side, either AB or BC or CD or DA, on one of the side they are drawing an equilateral triangle. Let the sides be A units. I am drawing the equilateral triangle on this triangle. That means all the sides are A's. One more equilateral triangle I should describe on its diagonal. So, BD is the diagonal. BD is the diagonal. I need to describe equilateral triangle on this BD. That means BD as the side, I need to draw an equilateral triangle. So, here RTB is area of the equilateral described on the side. That means area of on the side what we have considered BEC. I need to prove that area of triangle BEC is equal to the half of area of triangle, area of equilateral triangle described on its diagonal. So, BFD is the equilateral triangle described on the diagonal, area of triangle BFD. This is needed to be, this is what we need to prove. So, what is given? Let us see the proof here. In triangle ABCD, in a square ABCD, let AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA is equals to A units. A units. So, in in a square, each angle is 90 degrees. So, using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the length of BD, right? In triangle BAD, in triangle BAD, according to Pythagoras theorem, BD square is equals to BA square plus AD square. What is BA square? A square. What is AD square? A square, which is 2A square. Therefore, if I transpose the square to other side, BD is equals to root 2 times of A. Keeping all these in mind, and what is the area of the equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 4 times of side square. Area of equilateral triangle described on side BC is equals to, we have the formula that root 3 by 4 times of side square. What is the side here? Length A. Therefore, root 3 by 4 A square. Next, area of equilateral triangle described on diagonal. What is the area of equilateral triangle formula? Root 3 by 4 into side square. So, what is the side here? Just now we got side as root 2 times of A. This is also root 2 times of A. This is also root 2 times of A. So, root 2 into A whole square. So, if I do this, it gives you root 3 by 4 into 2A square. Now, what is the area of equilateral triangle described on the side BC? If you see here, area of the equilateral triangle described on the side BC is, so if you observe both, if I take 2 common here, 2 into root 3 by 4 a square. But what is root 3 by 4 a square? Area of triangle described on the side BC. What is area of triangle described on the side BC? Area of triangle BAC. Area of triangle BEC. What is the area of triangle described on the diagonal BD? Area of triangle BDF. If I get this to this side, it will become, if I get to this side, it will become half. Therefore, half of area of triangle BDF is equals to area of triangle BEC. That is what we need to prove. See, area of triangle BEC is equals to half of area of triangle BDF. So, what we have done, first we have drawn the square with the sides A, and on one of the side we have drawn equilateral triangle, and then on one of the diagonal we have drawn another equilateral triangle. Then we have found the relation between these two areas.